vlog. I am getting ready to go to my first ever BroadwayCon. I was just getting a massage because self-care is important, and so I'm doing my makeup very quickly before I have to be there. It is 2:55. I need to be there by 3:15, and it's about a 12-minute walk, so it's not getting pushed for time. It's giving right on time. I'm very excited. I've never been to BroadwayCon. I've always wanted to go. We're doing a Q&A at 3:30 with Paul Wontorek, who I love. I'm so excited to just chat about this show. It's like one of my favorite things to do, obviously. Some of the cast did Hoods Turned Heroes earlier today. I'm curious if anyone who watches the vlogs has ever been to BroadwayCon. I did think about coming as one of the greasers, but there was not enough time for me to come up with a good enough fit, and y'all know that I love to turn on luck. Either I have to go all out or I just don't do it. So I decided to go with something cute. I'll show you my fit. Got my knee in the bathroom. This skirt is from Atelier Jolie, our lead producer, Angelina Jolie. She's got her own line. I borrowed this skirt for, I want to say it was for our opening night party, after party. I had my fancy dress for opening night in the red carpet, and then I wore a chic black look with a cherry person. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling ready. I'm feeling cute. Okay, and you're coming with me. So welcome to Call Me Emma. I don't know what episode this is, but BroadwayCon. Let's go. Yeah, we're vlogging. I have an exclusive in with the one and only Paul Wontorek.
Hi. I got Outsiders merch.
We're ready for the day. All the way down to the sneaks. Look at that. Would you say you're a greaser or a soc?
I mean, I was raised in Connecticut. I was raised so, but in my heart, I'm
a greaser at heart.
Yeah.
And you heard it here first.
And I only dated greasers for a really long time.
BroadwayCon. Special guest. Ooh.
We need that. And tell me about the stage door. Tell me about the fans. What are they called?
Best fans in the
Are
world.
they just mom?
They love to give us gifts, customized gifts for our characters.
I have a bunch of cherry.
Oh my god, yes!
Cherries.
I have a little cherry Lego person. We got ducks that were decorated like our characters.
Customized Funko Pop. The amount of bracelets.
Oh my gosh, friendship bracelets. They go up my leg.
In our day and age, like what these kids and forward are craving is authenticity. There's so much out there right now. Everything is on social media, and a lot of it doesn't feel real. They come to this show and they see real, genuine, grounded human beings portrayed by real, genuine, grounded human beings. I think like that is a big part of what people are so drawn to.
We had a little reality show at Broadway.com. We were looking for Roxy Hart, and Emma won. That's how I first knew you. And then you got to go in, you were incredible. And then you got to go into Back to the Future. And now this is your principal debut. Crazy journey, right?
I'd like to say that it's like the most iconic thing that's ever happened to me, because who can say that they've not only met Anne Ranking, but like got to work with her on the show, that she is in that thing even before it was that. And then to be able to have the privilege of actually doing it was so exciting. One of my favorite stories is Barry Weissler, who's one of the producers of Chicago, came to my wig fitting and was like, hey, yeah, like I watched, the search, I watched some of your videos, like I think you're gonna be great, it's gonna be awesome. Break a leg. And I was like, okay, Pierce, thank you so much. I really appreciate the time you took to come and hang out with me. After the put-in, and if you don't know what a put-in is, it's when the one person or a group of people who have been rehearsing get to do the show for the first time with the full company. They get to do costumes and wigs and makeup, and everyone else is in like regular rehearsal clothes. So after we finished the put-in, I'll never forget, Barry Weissler ran up to the stage and he was like, Emma, who knew? Anne Ranking, Bianca Marroquin, and Phoebe Newirth, what do you mean? It was amazing. It was so exciting to like have gained back trust from him through doing the put-in. It was just like, again, iconic. The most iconic thing that's ever happened to me. Such an amazing experience, and to be a part of that family forever is so cool. And then I got to meet this person right here in Back to the Future. You said that Daryl is the king of iconic musicals, and I think the thing that is so beautiful about what he's doing in this show is that he's being himself. That's a very scary thing to do, but he does it with so much grace and so much confidence and so much kindness and love and compassion. And it's beautiful to have seen him in a different version in Back to the Future, which is super, super commercial and super fun. The thing about Daryl is that he could do all of those iconic shows because he's insanely talented. He could do anything. Anything. And yet, the coolest gift of all was to get to see you step into this role and make it your own.
I'll give you a pause because I actually booked Back to the Future because of this one. We were dance partners in Final Callback.
We sure were.
Partnering with her, I was like, I'm booking this show. There's no way I don't book. We look so good doing this right now.
It was such a blast to do that. That was such a gift, dancing with you.
I love you.
You also got to become a Broadway.com vlogger.
Thank you, vlog.
And you are continuing your work on social media. You're doing a great job of capturing the energy backstage. What do you like to show the fans, and what kind of things have people said to you about what you get to capture?
Well, first of all, I have to thank you and Broadway.com for giving me the gift of doing the Broadway.com vlogs because I didn't
Literally that camera.
Everyone wave to the vlog. Hi, vlog! Thank you, Nick. Thank you, boyfriend. I didn't know what the Broadway.com vlogs were because I'm from Mississippi and the access to the arts, it's giving small. It's giving not a lot. The fact that I got to do this thing that reaches people who may not ever get to come to New York City or have access to see the show is I was like, what the heck? My brain was exploding because all I could think about was what would little Emma want to see? I didn't even know what I would have wanted to see then because I didn't know it existed. Some of my favorite parts are showing all of the different areas of the theater, not just what we do because we're obviously literally the face of it right now. We're the people that you see most of the time, but what you don't see are the sound guys who are making the environment that you walk into every night. You don't get to meet the lighting designers or the costume designers who put all of this intricate little tiny details that you never knew because you're sitting in the back of the house. But I know that I have a promise ring from Bob that I always wear until we break up and then I take it off. And it's little Emma would not have known about all these cool areas of the theater as a job that isn't just performing. Also, I like to just kind of connect and hang out, make it a normal, safe space. When you get to do theater at any time in your life, you get to have that moment of feeling supported and loved and celebrated for who you are. And that's not always true for everyone's everyday life, the school that they're in, or the college that they're going to, or wherever they are in their lives. To know and feel that they are seen and supported by the community that has been created from theater is the greatest gift.
So this show's gonna run forever.
I'll just keep getting facelifts.
You guys, Playbill gave me the portraits. Is that the word that you would use? The printed out photos from the Polaroid that they gave us. Polaroid? Disposable camera. Wow. I'm just so excited. I just want to show them all. So I was thinking it would be fun to pass them out and ask everybody what's a favorite memory from Tony's night. Here's one. There's me in my fabulous dress made by my roommate and best friend and collaborator, Brendan. Oh my gosh. Here's after they announced Best Musical. Oh my god. Aw, how cute. Shout out, Wanze, me and Daryl. Oh, these are so fun. Look how cute is this? And this is from when we were watching earlier in the day. So this photo was taken underneath the Jacobs in our cross under space. So cute. This is Victor, one of our amazing swings and understudies, girlfriend Gabby, who is an amazing ensemble member and understudy in cabaret. Wow, fun. I'm going around. You're coming with me.
Oh, snap!
Now, I was wondering if you would tell me your favorite memory or an iconic memory, a tiny memory.
From Tony's day? Doing pull-ups.
That's it! Thank you so much!
Doing pull-ups on the railing.
What about you? Oh, outside.
Tony's.
This is terrible time to ask me this question.
We're tired.
What, we did BroadwayCon or something earlier today?
It was
Hungover
awesome.
from the night before.
Hungover from the night before.
Go check out the video.
Do you have a favorite memory or a mem you want to share? Yay song?
I think when Danya won, that was really cool.
Love you, vlog.
Thank you,
I
vlog.
love you, vlog. And
V for
remember,
vlog.
Call
V for Valence.
Call her Cherry.
Emma.
Call Emma Cherry. Call her. And remember, call her Emma.
Period. I wanted to give you this. It's not great quality. It's for the memories. This is a photo of y'all all lined up, getting everything ready for the quick change after the rumble.
Oh, that's amazing.
It's cute. I thought I put the flash on, but maybe it's not
it's
great.
the thought that counts.
But it's kind of there, sorta.
It's wonderful.
And I was wondering if you would share a memory from Tony's night with us.
Other than being carted back and forth to Lincoln Center, coming back here and everybody being in a half undressed, half dressed for the party state, and then suddenly they were announcing the best new musical and the whole building erupted when they announced that we had won, and I was surprised at how emotional I got. I took a moment and enjoyed the win with everybody else. It was a big deal. And thank you for sharing.
Of course. I'll give you all this that Playbill gave me. It's all of us watching the Tonys before the madness that was us getting dressed and getting there and getting back and watching and stuff. The calm before the storm. The calm
Baja Blast.
The Baja.
That is a cute
Nothing wrong with that. But yeah, I thought you guys were rolling it out. Thank you for coming to my room. I wanted to give you this.
Oh my god! I remember this! When we were backstage waiting for our number and Stereophonic and everyone was coming through and we had that cool little moment. And then we both ended up winning. I thought that was a really cool bonding moment between the two casts, and now we share Tony Alley.
Thanks for sharing.
Thank you for this.
So cute. Oh. what is a memory from the Tony night that you'd like to share?
Honestly, my partner Henry having a little bit of an upset tummy. I'm sorry, Henry, but like not being with us until the last 2 seconds before we went into the building. I was like just warming up. Everyone's like stretching, and I was like, "Am I not doing it?" I was choreographing in my head. I can do this. I can walk on. I'll do a little something, and then I'll like make way over with Bob. I literally was like dance captaining what was gonna happen if I couldn't do the choreo.
Thanks, Melina. Okay, so I am taking a brief break from Outsiders content, and we are controversially going into some Back to the Future content. So this weekend, I will be traveling away into Long Island with the girly pops of Back to the Future. Gabby Stapula, our amazing dance captain at Back to the Future, was like, of course, the dance captain, mother, organizer of all organizers. She found the place, she booked it for us, she gave us an itinerary, she gave us a list of things to pack. We are heading out Sunday after the show. I am so excited. It's important to have some you time, and we are gonna have some. And you're coming with me. The girls trip! Yeah! We're here at the villa.
Ready for a 1.5 day trip.
Hi, Tori. I've been driving for 2 hours, which is why it's not recording, because I'm a safe driver. Now we're gonna go inside. Our fearless leader, Gabby, is doing her fearless leader thing. I'm so excited.
I'm in the leather zaddy room.
Wow. 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 I'm gagged. Our fearless leader, Gabby, who's sorted this whole thing out, thank you in advance. Grinning ear to ear, because this is the best of every single world. I have all of my friends. We have a pool. We have a lawn. We have a place to rest our weary heads. I'm just having a moment of like, these are my friends from working at Back to the Future. This is my community. I'm so glad you're here too. The inventor of Quad!
I just posted a TikTok about Quack.
If you haven't watched it, go watch it. We're getting ready. We're getting ready. Gonna have some dinner now. Wow, look at these women. Women. Scallop.
Oh,
thank you so much.
I mean,
And you know what? One thing about us, we're getting double duck. And we're back.
I'm in the villa.
At the villa. We just got back. Now we are going to
Night
do
swim.
whatever we want. Point is, I'm definitely gonna swim.
Tori's putting her bathing suit on.
Yes.
Also, Tori forgot to pack PJs, so Tori must put her bathing suit on.
That's it for this evening. See you tomorrow.
Good morning, girls, girls, girls. It's time for coffee and bacon and swirls. So grab your plate and eat 2 bitches.
Good morning, vlog. We are getting ready to go to a winery. Some of us are gonna stay back and just kind of relax. Most of us are heading to a winery, and we all look so chic. Wow. Amazing. Fit for the vlog, fit for the vlog. Gabby's two-piece, which is incredible. Here's my fit for the day. A little dress. Let's go. How precious. Cute bag. Would you call it a rocking chair by any chance? Well, yes.
Don't worry about it.
Wow, I'm like going through a forest. We're going to the barn.
And one thing about the barn, we're going.
If there's a barn, we're going.
Follow us into the barn.
Thank you, barn. A Trisket, a Trasket, a wine-filled basket, honey. Gorgeous.
Thank you, wine.
I got a Cab Franc, a Malbec, and I got a Bordeaux. Delicious.
Oh, wow.
Gabby Stapula, our amazing dance captain who organized the whole thing, gave us a task to make a notebook journal, a memory book of the weekend for someone. So we all drew names out of a hat, and I had the honor of having Gabby, so I got to say all the nice things about the way that she took care of us, about the way that she was really vulnerable with us, the way that she made space for all of us, the way that she made us feel safe and like we could do whatever we wanted. Even though she planned all this stuff, there was no pressure to do anything. The person who had me was Katie LaDuca. Katie LaDuca joined Back to the Future when Amber Ardolino left to do Beautiful Noise. And Katie and Amber have been best friends for long over 10 years, I believe. It's been such an honor to get to know her. She's such an amazing person. She brings so much light and joy. She's also an amazing teacher to young dancers, and it was so cool to get a little journal entry memory book from her. So here's mine. Very cute. Here's the back. She basically wrote every time in the middle of the night, just kind of recapping on the day. And one of my favorite memories that she wrote in was the first night we got together, we played this game called We're Not Really Strangers. And if you've ever played it, there's a relationship version as well as a friendship version. And I mean, we got deep. We were all sitting in a circle holding space for one another. And it was a place where I felt like the most safe, honestly safe, in a room full of beautiful, incredible, inspiring women. And one of the things that happened when we were there, she wrote, "We sang your verse in Justice for Tulsa at the top of our lungs. In that moment, I hope you felt just how incredibly loved you are. It is a gift to be able to pour into you the way you pour into others." I'm so inspired by the person you are, Emma. It was so nice. Just like that, we are back at the Jacobs Theater to do our jobs. Isn't that crazy? My grandma would always say, like, I just can't believe that they go on to live normal lives. Like, after the stage door, like, shake hands, hi, sign, and then they just walk off into the city like, wow, there they go, living their lives, their normal people lives. That's how I feel right now. I can't believe I just drove back and I'm here doing the play. My life is kind of crazy. And you were a part of it. Can you believe it? Anyway, we're back. Okay, so that was one show in for the week, which is crazy. But I wanted to come on here and say, Sunday, I called out of the show because I wasn't feeling very well. It's really hard in this business to like normalize not going to work. There's this like voice in your head that goes in circles. Well, I'm not really sick enough. Like I could still stand up. I could still walk around. I could still XYZ. I could probably make it through the show. That is a lot of what goes into actors' heads when it comes to being really fatigued or being vocally tired or struggling with stuff that has nothing to do with your physical body, but a lot to do with your mental, and it's therefore manifesting in different ways. I just wanted to take a minute to say it's okay to call out. It's okay to take a break. I'm someone who has big feelings, as you may or may not know. And when I have big feelings, sometimes I get a little stressed about not knowing exactly what the feelings are. But I've learned that the point of the feelings are that they need to be felt. You need to take a minute to feel them in order to then have clarity on the other side. But if you put off feeling them, then there's going to be added stuff that's going to make it even harder and take even longer to get to where you're going to grow. And that's also true about taking care of yourself in general, not just with your emotions, but also with your body and with your mind. For me, all week, I was starting to feel kind of meh. I was doing lots of press, which I love to do because I love to meet people who the show has connected with or maybe the vlog has connected with. And I was just kind of running myself a little thin. Finally on Sunday, I was like, you know what? I owe it to not just the audiences, but to myself to take a minute. One day away on top of our normal day off, it's made such a difference. It felt so much better to come back knowing that I had given myself the rest that I deserve, and I ate. Why not listen to myself when my body or my mind is telling me, hey, wait a minute. Anyway, beautiful flowers back there from a fan at the stage door tonight. Also tonight was Anna, our new swing who you met in one of the vlogs recently. She went on and made her Broadway debut tonight, and guess what? It was her freaking birthday. I didn't want to overwhelm her with having the vlog, so maybe we'll have a quick check-in with her maybe tomorrow or in a couple of days. It was a big day. It was amazing. Boom. Good morning, everyone. It is Wednesday. We have 2 shows today. I'm going through some fan mail. I think it's really cool to see how cherries are used in other places. For example, I have a message here from Faith, who was asking me if I'd ever been to Door County, which I haven't. So apparently, Wisconsin is known for their cherries, and she went to this county, and they had so much cherry-themed things, and she decided to get me something. So it's a Door County cherry pin. So this is a cherry themed thing from Wisconsin, which is so cool. And then at the stage door last week, I had a girl give me this sticker. And when she gave it to me, she said, cherry is used in Hawaii as good. Like when the waves are really good, then you say the waves are cherry. And I thought that's so cool that cherry is used in Hawaii to say good. And they have a whole county dedicated to cherries in Wisconsin. I'm obsessed. We'll be back in just a moment with more fan mail. I like to take my time with all of my fan mail because I know that when I'm reading them, a lot of you guys say, hey, I don't really do this, so bear with me, or this is my first time writing fan mail. That is such an honor that you decided to take out time in your day to write to me. My roommate, Brendan, asked me, what does it mean to you when people write you fan mail? Like, why is that important? I didn't do theater until high school, really. I did 2 productions when I was little. The only other time that I got to do community theater, I had to drive very far out of town to do it, and so it wasn't really a sustainable thing for me to make happen.
happen. So I missed out on a lot of theater community as a kid. The fan mail kind of feels like what I imagined it must have felt like to have that when I was younger. I really appreciate it. It means a lot to me. It makes me feel like we are a part of this thing that I know means a lot to so many of you who have had it since you were younger, / people who are just now experiencing it for the first time. I want to say thank you so much to everyone. If you've ever written me a letter, I am reading them. Please know that. I love to hear how this story means a lot to you, how maybe it has gotten you through a hard time. I also love to hear when people talk about Cherry and how they didn't like her in the book and now they like her because of the musical, or when people say, this is exactly how I imagined Cherry. Someone wrote recently, they always thought Cherry had something more to say, but wouldn't share it because of the community of people that she was around. Oh, that's so delicious, because I feel like we decide to share things when we feel safe. And a lot of times, especially when you're growing up in middle school and high school, your friendships are kind of almost always changing. I think that when you're in middle school and high school, you're still kind of figuring out who you are and what your pillars of truth are and what you really believe and the type of support that you need. It takes a lot of trust to feel like you can be vulnerable and share something. I love that you all feel very safe in this community with me. I've had a lot of people say it feels like we're just chatting, and it is like that for me. I mean, I'm talking to a camera on top of my water bottle. I actually wanted to challenge you. Scary, but I dare you. Maybe dare is dramatic. But I encourage you to write someone in the comments. Say a nice thing to them. It doesn't have to be deep, okay? I'm not saying you need to share your deepest, darkest secrets here, because I think the community that we've created are a bunch of pony boys. Would you agree? And that's why this book and this movie and this musical has touched so many people, is because we all feel a little bit like an outsider. The next thing I want to do is talk about the artwork. I love when people create art about the show. Maybe it includes us, maybe it's more about the book or the movie. I just think it's so cool to see other interpretations of what the story means. First of all, look at this really cool lanyard that somebody made for me. They're little cherries with hearts. Please enjoy this montage of photos of the art. Look at how cute the cars are. This one is funny to me because it's got me and Kevin William Paul's faces. And when they handed it to me, the two little girls were laughing so hard I couldn't help myself but laugh. I have the other one that has our actual like face outline drawn hanging up over there, but this one deserved to be on the vlog. Then we also have this one from Reese. How pretty. This cool drawing. I also loved this. And I have one that says "Call me Emma" that's hanging up over there on a board. This one was really cool. Oh, cutie. This one had me absolutely gagged because I love the drive-in scene. I love the sunset. Look at how cool that is. I mean, what? That's incredible. What? How cool is that? That's from my opening night dress, which is still hanging over there. Thank you everybody who writes letters to me. Thank you to everyone who decides to share their art. I think it's really cool. I need to figure out how I'm gonna hang up the art, where I'm gonna hang it up in my room. I'll keep you in the loop on that. And that is the end of a very amazing, fun-filled, stress-filled, friend time-filled week. Thank you for hanging out with me as always. Please know that if you've sent me a gift and you haven't seen it on the vlog, that's not because I don't love your gift. I am very, very privileged to say that I have a lot of gifts. I do my best to take the time off camera to really read them and make space for them in my day. And that's why they don't always make it on the vlog, because the vlog is kind of like things that are happening during the show or in like little moments that I have to check in with you guys. I don't want that to be the same time as actual quality time with what you share with me. Again, if you do send me something, the address is, I'll put it here. And by I mean Arlo. Also, I love when people tell me that they don't want to be on the vlog, because that's also very valuable information, because I want to be able to respect anybody's boundaries who might have that. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for subscribing. Let me know in the comments if there's anything that you'd like to see for next week's episode, and I will see you. Bye!